Hey guys, Paul Gillespie and Associates, ex-Preferred Realty, also co-author of The Ultimate Guide to Greater Baltimore Real Estate. Today we're here with Linda Greco-Rich, also of ex-Preferred Realty. We're going to talk about Harford County stats. How you doing, Linda?
I'm fine, how are you?
I'm great. Before we get into the stats, we want to talk about how we broke down the county, because Harford County is a little bit different and unique than some of the other areas, because you have that Abingdon, Bel Air area that is very populated, and then you have the outskirts, which is a lot of farmland and things like that. So we kind of broke it down in two different ways for you. So go ahead and just tell us a little bit about how many houses sold in the last 30 days and your general overall opinion on the market.
Okay. Like Paul was saying, that Abingdon and Bel Air are the most populated areas, and that is because Bel Air is the county seat of Harford County. It's where most of the restaurants and shopping are in a consolidated area, and it's close to all of the major corridors. So that is true. And then to the north and east, we have the Chesapeake and Susquehanna, and to the west, we have a lot of rural area.
Yeah, a lot of horse farms, and that's where you go out and take
Which, by the way, you
with
can get 100% financing.
Yeah, absolutely.
For rural housing.
And, that's where you go to take the pictures with the sunflowers and stuff,
That's true.
At the time of year.
And with Abingdon, people buying in Abingdon, Edgewood, and Aberdeen may qualify for an additional $7,500 grant.
So, all right, so let's talk about how many houses sold.
Okay, in all of the county, 193 houses have sold since the beginning of the year. However, 83 of those houses were just in Bel Air and Abingdon. So
just those couple zip codes alone, you're saying that about 20 houses a week go through there, and that's a huge throughput, folks. So we have 20 houses per week on average going to selling in those couple zip codes.
And going quickly.
Yeah, going quickly. We talk a lot about days on market when we do these statistic videos, and generally speaking, days on market, if you're anywhere under about 160 days, I would consider it a fairly healthy market. And I know Harford County is well under that, is it not?
An average of 114 days.
Wow, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So yeah, I mean, and overall, Linda and I both show a lot of houses in Harford County. So we can tell you directly from buyer's agent eyes that there's not a lot of inventory out there. The inventory that's out there isn't necessarily some of it's priced a little bit high, or it's doesn't necessarily show well or whatever. So there's definitely a lack of inventory. So if you're thinking about selling your house, now is a great time to list it, right?
I do, especially as we get into the spring market.
Yeah, and we're definitely not lenders by any stretch, but we are very in tune with what's going on in the lending market. And like I talked about before, when you're dealing with the new FHA mortgage insurance premium cuts and the 3% conventional loans that are now available,
and the grants,
so much has happened in the last 30 to 45 days. I just can't believe that it's only the early part of February.
Well, and it gets a little more competitive too in the spring when people are getting their tax return money.
Yeah, absolutely. So, all right, guys. So that's it. This is Harford County. It's looking bright. I'm excited about what's coming for 2015. So, Linda, go ahead and tell them how they can reach out to you. And if you're thinking about selling, because we said it's a good time to sell, we can actually drill these stats down, and Linda can send you stats that are specific to your neighborhood so that you can know exactly what's going on with your investment. So go ahead and tell them how they can reach you.
Okay, you can reach me 3 ways. You can call or text me on my cell phone at 410-877-4804, or you can email me at linda@findahouseinmaryland.com, or you can just visit my website, findahouseinmd.com.
All right, guys, as always, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. This is Paul Gillespie and Associates at ex-Preferred Realty. Thanks for stopping by.